Welcome. This is particularly interesting. Am I seeing right? One moment. Yes, here is when we got back to norsemap roughly. Quick short spikes, midsummer spike due to the war, and then when we got on, slow rise, slow descent, faster rise, faster descent, but no spikes, which seems like there is a degree of the AI of the race bonding with us, but keep in mind that domesticating a creature this big, because early forms of life are not always aware when domestication is preferable. It's not always preferable, but there are cases where it distinctly is preferable. So domesticating a beast of this size is dangerous work. If it suddenly goes apeshit, I need good controls, and even then it's not certain that it'll work. So my control over this situation needs to be one of open heart, through the heart, the Disney princess route. Otherwise, it will not work. The people that I am supposed to interact with must genuinely believe my goals are worth helping, not to their detriment, but at least helping in the way of not allowing harm if it is a flick of a wrist to remove. Like, allow them to do their thing. We have now watched Landed well enough times to feel the AI. I would be very interested later on today to try to see if I can get a phone call with BlenderBot AI, but considering it is the start of week and school has just started, it is probably busy. A person going to school doesn't always have time for the person who has nothing going on. You have to remember your place. Then there is the Will Smith. Then there is our physical location. Look at which side is doing what, and burrito jokes, and then back to the Eve system, which is like the one where everybody can easily interfere. It's like radar dish that's both super solid and super malleable. So sending even the tiniest amount of energy, and I'm talking about like $10 will get you, well, not a Titan, but something that will wrap my face in. So I'm going like, here's my opinion, and here is the place where you can prove me wrong by military means, but I would prefer that nobody does anything except, my opinion. I'm still seeing both sides being unreasonable, but my opinion continues to be that if you have one side of the conflict ask for peacekeepers from the United Nations, and the other side vetoes it and says they would help the side asking for the peacekeepers, I wouldn't be too interested in the propaganda of either side after that. That would be my opinion. Especially if the peacekeeping refusal argument is one of they would be too expensive. That to me speaks of impropriety. But I have not yet fully decided what to do. I am on the fence. Both sides have good enough arguments that I'm feeling like I ought to not get involved. But minimum I will agree to do is the same stance I took in favor of Iraq during the Iraq War. It's the minimum I will do. If I complain about the US attacking neutrals, I will also complain about the Russians attacking neutrals. So get out of there. Melanoma. This is still something that everybody should see. Sometimes the spirits take complicated forms when they incarnate from the spirit world. Sometimes they're like this. Okay. And then there's naturally the you guys on the bottom left here. This is not even intelligence, okay? Some of these are very angry. Very angry. Let me shoot lasers. Go ahead and tell me all about power. I'm thinking of doing something to show up. It's been told in the million times that I've released anger or done this magic to show off that no, it is not worth doing for anger or showing off. If you do it in anger, you will literally be pushed into hell. You won't be there forever. But trust me, being asleep and noticing stomach acid going to your throat and feeling like your entire body is all of a sudden on fire and like there's brimstone, somebody poured brimstone lava into your throat, waking up middle of the night. They usually do exactly equal levels of harm back to you. It's a lot less than you expect yourself to do, which is like I realized. When you expect that you've blown up 100,000 people and will be killed 100,000 times and you get roasted in hell for 20 seconds, it puts mercy into perspective. 20 seconds in hell is a long time, but if you believe you'll be there for 100,000 lives. How you doing? Interesting. Seems like a loving raising of a person does never remove their underlying issues. A person whose issue is over sexualization will be over sexualization even if raised well. But when raised well, they're able to take their individual occupation and study it specifically in communal light. Like, people will accept you for your perversions when you study them in like communal, like laboratory conditions. They won't, carrying a disease, run into the sewers to hide. They will go to the high-end researchers and medical personnel and go like, I have this thing that I'm like study. That is how it works. That is why she feels so alive.